What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Christian J Show. Celebrates Black History. Now, we are coming down to the last two episodes. This episode and the next one last week. Next one next week. Oh, the last one next week. It has been amazing doing this, celebrating my culture, talking about my culture, giving more insight about the culture and everything, and it's just amazing, to be honest. I'm glad that I am able to be black. I am proud of my heritage. I am proud of my color. I'm proud of my people. We've come a long way, even though there's some people that try to set us back. We still find a way to thrive, and we still find a way to move on and go down the road and see what the end is going to be. Okay? So today's episode is Black History, Our Culture. And now, I can talk all day about our culture because, baby, Black culture is a diverse collection of traditions, beliefs, art, and languages. I'm sorry. When I tell you, when they say who has the best culture, it's it's a no-brainer. It's the black people. It's the black people. We have the best culture. We have music, food, art, language, movement, architecture. Like, come on now. What y'all think? Who y'all thought gave y'all a lot of this culture that y'all so very much enjoy? You have music, jazz, hip hop, pop, R&B, like you country. Yeah, you have all of these music genres that you enjoy. Black people, the food that you enjoy. Black people, soul food, because I love me a good. I love some good soul food. I'm sorry, but one thing about I, y'all might revoke my black card. I'm not gonna eat no chitlins. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna eat no chitlins. So you get mad that I am not eating no chitlins, revoke this black card right now because, baby, a chitlin would not touch my mouth. A chitlin would not touch my mouth. Now my grandma and my aunt like chitlins, but me and my mom don't like chitlins. Honey, wheeze free. Wheeze free. I'm not touching no chitlin. Keep it over there. Keep it over there. I'm not touching no chitlin, okay? Black culture has had a significant impact on literature, media, cinema, music, politics, business, art, architecture, science, and industry. So when people say, "Oh well, what culture does black people have?" Honey, look around you. Look around. Look, remember who has the culture. Like, I'm sorry, y'all be acting like, oh, well, what do y'all do? Baby, we do a lot. You don't know? You don't see? Like, and I like this article that I was reading the other day from dopeblack.org, and it was talking about community and social activism. It said black culture emphasizes community, solidarity, and social justice. It collective, no, ooh, child. It encompasses, and this, y'all. I'm still working on getting my voice back after being a little bit sick for the past 4 days, I think. 4 or 5 days. I'm still working on that. Yeah. Don't y'all hate it when y'all get popcorn stuck in your teeth? Yeah. I, I, I can't stand when popcorn, the popcorn kernel gets stuck where it's time to, you gotta get, look, anyway, it encompasses collective values, traditions, and social structures that promote unity, mutual support, and resilience in the face of adversity. Black culture has been instrumental in driving social movements and activism, fighting against racial injustice, and promoting equality. The Black Lives Matter movement. We all know that there has been a movement that has been here for a long time. And even though there are some people in the Black Lives Matter movement that don't use the movement as a way to let their voice be heard, it's like y'all saw the story of that Black Lives Matter lady was taking out a fund donations and got her new highs. See, that's the problem I have with when it comes to people say, "Oh, well, the black community can never stay together. The black community can never stay together." Okay, look here, you don't have the right to say out any of that. You're not the people. We have the right to say something. My thing is, for you to be black and for you to sit up here and spearhead the whole Black Lives Matter movement, and then you're not using the money, the donations, as a the correct way, as a way to say, okay, well, you know what we're gonna do, we're gonna give a portion to the schools, or give a portion to the town, or do something, or better yet, what we're gonna do, we're gonna help build up this community, our community. We're gonna give so much to each state in our each city in our state, or whatever, to help build up their community. But no, you're taking funds and getting you a house. Yeah. And then y'all wonder why people talk about us. Cause see, you ain't had to do that. Really did. The black culture is not a statistic entity, but evolves adapting to new influences, contexts, and generations. It is diverse, complex, and constantly evolving, shaped by the intersections of race, ethnicity, nationality, and individual experience within the broader black diaspora. The importance of black culture lies in its significant contributions to the world in various realms, as well as as its role in fostering a sense of identity, resilience, and empowerment among black individuals and communities. And I like how they gave some key reasons why black culture is important: identity and self exploration. Black culture provides a framework for black individuals to collect their heritage, history, and collective identity. It serves as a source of pride, self exploration, and affirmation, allow individuals to celebrate their unique cultural experiences and challenge negative stereotypes. And my thing, when it comes to stereotypes in the black community, we are always getting stereotyped. I'm sorry, we are always getting stereotyped. And sometimes, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to say it, sometimes, and I know y'all gonna be like, "What, Christian? Why did you say that? You are black. Why are you talking about the black community like that?" But I'm just gonna be real and honest with y'all, with my black people. Like, y'all know I'm down for the blacks. Okay, y'all know I love my community down. But when it comes to stereotypes, sometimes we do have the tendency. to play into a stereotype. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. And sometimes I feel like, okay, well, we don't have to play into that certain stereotype that they want us to play in, but sometimes we do go ahead and play right into that stereotype. Many people talk about Tyler Perry and his stereotype for black women in his movies and plays and everything. Now, Tyler Perry he is a, that man, he's a good writer. He's a good writer. He needs to have other people on his writing team. Okay, Tyler, you can't do it all. You need to write some, but then I need you to let some people, let more people write. But hold on, is he still writing for Sisters? Y'all know his show on BET, Sisters. Because somebody said he was writing for Sisters, but now he's letting other people write. I need to know, is he still right? Is that true or not? Because first and foremost, Sisters be dragging out too long. They be dragging out too long. There is no reason why we should still be on the same. Okay, but Sisters came back for this season. I think it's season 8B. After Gary had got stabbed in the heart. We was on that next day for the longest. And we was on that same day for 3 episodes. My thing is, just tell us who stabbed Gary. Just tell us who stabbed him. We're tired of him. We either redeem the character or don't. Because at this point, we're tired. I'm tired. And I know they just added Sisters to Peacock and Hulu. I had to skip the first season. Let me tell you why. The first season was a little too long for me. I'm sorry. Yeah. The first season was a little too long. Like, way too long. Then you had the second season. That's when it really started getting good, okay? Because first you got Fatima, and that's my girl. I love me some Fatima. I love the actress who plays her, Crystal Renee Hazlett. I think I said. I love Crystal. Like that. I love Crystal. I love her. And I love Fatima. I like Fatima. I love her. Baby. Fatima said this girl playing crazy. I don't know, real motherfucker crazy. I say, I do the dishes. I cook and clean, honey. I cook and clean. Baby, Fatima got Timmy boy. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Baby, I'm down bad for Crystal Renee, okay? I'm down bad, baby. Anyway. But sometimes Tyler has a tendency to have black women play into has a tendency to stereotype black women. And I feel like he has a tendency to stereotype black men. And it's not as often as he with the black men that he does it, but I know he does it with the black women. He has a tendency to stereotype black women. I don't like that. I don't like it. I really don't. Like, now, Tyler, you can do something else instead of just making another black woman a baby mama. Like, give us some business owners or something. Do this, do that. But he has, there are other shows and other movies that he has that show black women in a different light and show black people in a different light too. But I cannot lie. His plays are better than his movies and shows. I'm not gonna lie. Those plays were for the oh God, I cannot. Were for the culture. Like when he stepped out as Medea, I'm sorry. There's so many people that are like, oh, you if you're a comedian, you're this, you that, you should have to step out of the dress to do this, do that. Okay, but still, hey, that's people know them ass. Like we can see Tyler. What is Medea doing here? Like people out there automatically, people even say Tyler. They'll say Medea. But there are people in the black community that have a problem with black men putting on a dress and a wig and playing a female character. But y'all didn't have a problem watching and supporting the person. But now all of a sudden now you have a problem. You're so woke. You have the utmost of problems when it comes to a black man with a dress and a wig and becoming a female character. Okay, we see it with Martin, Shanae, and hold on, let's see. I'm about to get something wrong real quickly. I feel like I'm about to get it wrong. I feel like I'm about to get something wrong real quickly. But I am probably not wrong. I was not wrong. You see, Martin with Shanae and Big Mama, Eddie Murphy with Rasputia, and so many others. Um, what's his name? Jamie Foxx. Did he do Wanda or something? Yeah, I think Wanda. Chris Rock. He was on Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and he played his own. Was it sister or cousin? One of them. They would date with Will. So many black men have did that, and we haven't had a problem with it. But now all of a sudden now it's a problem. But y'all was just eating it up back then. I don't understand it. But back to the culture, basically. But like I said, sometimes he has a tendency to play to stereotypes that people put upon black people. He does. He does. Um, well, what was I? Oh, right here. Number two, cultural diversity and enrichment. Black culture is incredibly diverse, encompassing a wide range of ethnicities, languages, and traditions. This diversity adds vibrancy, creativity, and new perspectives to the global cultural landscape, enriching the overall human experience. Okay, let me give a thing straight. Okay, so we all know about people jumping the broom. We do. We all know about black people jumping the broom at a wedding. And with that, it goes back to slave time. And I like how, what's her name, explained it on Family Reunion on Netflix. Loretta Devine. She explained that that was the only way that black people could show their union as for jumping the broom. And that's where jumping the broom comes in at when it comes to a black wedding. And you have people wonder, well, why y'all jumping the broom? It all starts back from our ancestors. Our ancestors jumped the broom to show their union, and now they have passed it on down. They pass it to their children pass it to their children, and so on and so on and so forth. Our ancestors started that tradition, and we've been keeping that tradition alive. Cough drop, huh? And ethnicities. We got so many ethnicities. We have so many. I feel like some black people mistake ethnicity for nationality. Now that's how I feel. I feel like sometimes y'all mistake ethnicity for nationality. You have historical legacy and resilience. Black culture carries the weight of a complex and often painful history, including the struggles against slavery, colonization, and systemic racism. It serves as a testament to the resilience, strength, and resilience of black communities, honoring the achievements and contributions of those who came before. Like Harriet Tubman, um, Frederick Douglass, and so many more who were against slavery. They helped lead the movement to free slaves, the Underground Railroad, a passage that we took to leave the master's land to get free. And I know many people make jokes about. Oh, I'm sorry, because I just thought about this joke that somebody said after Kendrick Lamar halftime performance. They said, "Please stop explaining Kendrick's halftime show to the people that Harry would have shot out, trying to free them." Okay, yeah. It said, "Please stop explaining Kendrick's halftime performance to people that Harriet Tubman would have shot." Child. And with the racism, that's still alive today. Even though many people is like, "Oh, racism is not alive. Racism is not alive today." Yes, it is. Racism is very much alive. It's very much alive. And y'all show y'all racism every single day. Y'all do. But what I'm seeing now from a lot of people, they don't know the acts. And sometimes you feel like explaining, and sometimes you just don't feel like talking at all. Sometimes you feel like explaining everything, but then sometimes there be this where you be like, "Should I explain this to you? Like, you should know. You were there, or your ancestors were there." But my thing is, if they don't know, it really should not be our job to teach them about everything. They should know. They see it every day. They see it every single day. And honestly, I'm tired of the racism in this country. I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, there's no racism to you. There's no racism to you. You're not the one that gets followed around the store. You're not the one who gets judged every time you walk into a place. You're not the one who people come up to telling you that you don't deserve to be in here. You're not. That doesn't happen to you. You're not met with racial slurs on the street. You're not met with hate. You're not. You don't get called thugs and this, that, and the third every time something pops off. You don't get that. You don't get called. You don't get shot after being unharmed. You don't. There's one thing about it. I saw something up with on Instagram or where where it was, but it was talking about the black man that got shot, that was unarmed, versus the white men who were arrested and they were armed. My thing is, we have to work 10 times harder to at least get acknowledged in this world. But then, even after we work 10 times harder, we still don't get acknowledged. We don't. There will always be somebody to take the credit for what we have done. We see it every day. Y'all take credit for our contributions to this world. You take our contributions and you pass them off as your own. Without our contributions, without anything that that black people did, you would have a thing. And one thing about me, I always keep something. Come on, the load. Garrett Morgan, he the stoplight. You know the three. You know the stoplight: red, yellow, green. He did that. I bet you would have it. You would have half of this that we have. Elijah McCoy, major developments. Uh, Revolu- lubricators, lubricants, lubricators, whatever. Revolutionized steam engines and railroad industry. Garrett Morgan, like I said, the gas mask and the traffic signal. Mary and Mildred Davison, the sanitary belt, Walker, and the tissue holder. Dr. Shirley Jackson, she's a theoretical physicist. Major development, touch tone telephone, caller ID, and fiber optic cable. Lewis Latimer, he's an inventor. Major development, carbon, Vermont. If I'm trying to pronounce the word, because I know I'm messing up. Marie Van Britton Brown, she's an inventor. Closed circuit television security. Otis Boykin, inventor as well. Major developments, IBM computer and a pacemaker. Lonnie G. Johnson, he's an aerospace engineer. Major developments is the Super Soaker Johnson thermoelectric energy converter. Like, there's so many people who have contributed to things that you have here and use everyday life that you don't even acknowledge. Yet, Charles Drew, he was a physician and a medical researcher. Major developments, the blood bank. Like, there are so many people who have contributed to the things you have grown accustomed to, and you act like we did this, we did that. No, it's obvious that you want our rhythm, but you don't want our blues. That's what you want. And when it comes to black culture, you want to take that and act like, oh, we have did this, we have done that. When it comes to sneaker culture, Black people did that. You know, black people are known for their shoes. Y'all would wear sneakers. Y'all wear those little kid heels, high heels, or by tippies. When it comes to sneaker culture, y'all were known for y'all sneakers. Y'all really wasn't. Until black people started wearing sneakers, Jordans, uh, Nikes, and all that. Oh, now you are part of the sneaker culture. Yeah. When it comes to hairstyles, braids, wigs, every black people. Many of y'all try to get braids, but then when a black woman tells you that your hair is not suitable for braids, you want to get mad at them and see your little biggest to attack them. With actuality, they're right. How about you listen to a black woman for once? Black women they're going to be right. They're going to be right. But you don't want to listen to them. You have to find out for your own self. And that's what happens. Yeah. All the earrings and stuff, like you know the big hoop earrings, black people. Our culture is not a fashion trend. It's not. The baggy jeans, black people. Oversized shirts, black people. This everything that you are wearing today and you are say, oh, this is a new fashion trend, this is a new fashion trend. That trend been here. The trend has been here. You're just now catching on to the trend. But now you're trying to say, oh, I found this new trend. Let's follow it. Let's do this. You acting like this is a brand new trend. This has been here a lot longer than you have, longer than I have. Like, like y'all obviously think that you, oh, well, this is mine, this is mine. No, don't act like you did this, you have created so much, so many things. Had to break it to you. Artistic and intellectual contributions. Black culture has made immense contributions to the artistic fields such as music, literature, visual arts, dance, and theater. Black artists, writers, musicians, and intellectuals have created works of enduring beauty, creativity, and social commentary that have shaped and influenced global culture. When it comes to black artists, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, Chuck Berry, Rosetta Tharpe, um, um, dog, what, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, uh, Cardi B, Rod Wave, um, Prince. Did I say Aretha Franklin? I think I said Aretha. If I did, well, Aretha Franklin, TLC, Salt and Pepper, Destiny's Child, Kelly Rowland, Michelle Williams, um, Luther Barnes, Shirley Caesar, Troy Raymond, um, Ricky Dillon. So many black artists have contributed to black culture, and they've done some like they have shaped the black community what it is today. We know how we could get cool in the game. Tina Turner. You know how we get down at the family reunion. No matter how bad we feeling, somebody's always gonna turn on that one song. We're gonna turn that one song, and it's gonna make everybody start dancing. It's where everybody groove because no matter how bad we can be, we always gonna turn on the song, and It's gonna go feel better. We go dance. We gonna be mad. We gonna be mad, but we gonna dance. I remember Beyonce did Black is King. She did that for she did it on, was it Disney Plus? I think it was Disney Plus. And she gave us the album The Gift. And people had like mixed reactions to it. That's like, oh, what this is? Is this try? What's she doing? I think is if you're not part of the culture, you don't know. Like this lady gave us the whole album, repre- repre- represented her culture, and for her to give us song after song on that album that kind of sends like a message to us to be ourselves. Forget about what everybody else said. Be yourself. This is a black parade. Like, come on now. And I like how she dedicated Black is King to her son, Sir, because that was at around the time George Floyd had got killed, and black people was at being targeted at an all time high. It was right about COVID time. I remember it was around COVID time, and she gave us Black is King. And people had a problem with her saying Black is King. Please don't piss me off. Okay. It said, why did Beyonce do Black is King? Beyonce said that Black is King aims to shift the global perception of the word black and show that black is regal and rich in history, in purpose, and in lineage. Like, so many, they thought when people hear the word black, all of a sudden now it's. But my thing is, they find black to be an aesthetic. Like, oh, I love black. I love black. I love the color black. You love everything about black except for the people. That's what I'm saying. Really is. Black is King was filmed in various natural man-made cities found in Ghana, Nigeria, Belgium, the U.S., the U.K., and South Africa. So you would know where it was. It was around global. That's it, like that. It was global. And the artist that designed all the outfits was Zarina Ackers. I hope I said her name right. But she is a black woman. She has collaborated with Beyonce for more than 6 years, helped curate the visuals. Together they created over 70 looks, bringing together renowned designers and black independent designers. From cowhide to satin, Ackers breaks down some of the key looks from. Wrote down the key looks from Black is King in the article. And it coincided with the Lion King. And Beyonce was that's how she got the gift. So some of the songs you heard from the gift you heard the Lion King. So one of my favorite songs from the gift is Spirit. No, I'm not gonna sing it. Like there are so many people that contribute to the culture. You got black authors. Yeah. Like Homegoing by child, I'm not trying to say, I'm not gonna mess up their name, but I feel like I am. Ya Kasani. I probably messed up her name. I probably did. I probably did. Beauty by Zadie Smith. The Color Purple by Alice Walker. The Prophets by Robert Jones Jr. You Can't Touch My Hair by Phoebe Robinson. My Sister the Serial Killer by Ani. You know about by Anikan Brathwaite. If I said it wrong, I am so sorry, y'all. Beloved by Toni Morrison. Um, Waiting to Exhale by Terry McMillan. Go Tell It on the Mountain by James Baldwin. The Sun is Also a Star by Nicole Nicola Young. Killing the Black Body by Dorothy Roberts. There's so many more. Like we could go over all day about who black artists, black writers, this, that, third. Contribute to dog, movies. Like Tyler Perry, Ava DuVernay. If I say her name wrong, I feel yeah, I say her name wrong. Spike Lee, Ryan Coogler, Charles Singleton, Will Smith, Ice Cube, Whoopi Goldberg, Forrest Whitaker, Shonda Rhimes, Jordan Peele, Robert Townsend, Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman, Taraji P. Henson, Jamie Foxx, Eddie Murphy, Jada Pinkett Smith, Martin Lawrence, Beyonce. Ooh, child. Beyonce, Anita W. Addison, Angela Bassett, William Greaves, uh, Marlon Riggs, Michael B. Jordan, Kevin Hart, Jermaine Dupri, Chris Rock, Babyface, LeVar Burton, Dodge Hito, David Dash, David Waynes, Marlon Waynes, George Jackson, Anthony Anderson, Cedric the Entertainer, so many more black producers that we have that produce their own films. And that's what I love to see. I love to see black people get their representation. I love to see it. But they need to start doing it more. But out put our people out there more when it comes to movies or music or anything. We need to start doing that. We do. Cultural exchange and global influence. Black culture has not only influenced the communities in which it originated, but it has also had a profound impact on global culture, like music genres, jazz, blues, hip hop, to fashion trends. Like I said, language, and culinary traditions. Black culture has transcended geographical ge- geographical boundaries and enriched societies worldwide. Cultural traditions, we have those soul food, everything. Culinary, oh god, culinary traditions like Sunday meals and all that. You know everything you eat. Soul food. I love good soul food. Okay, yeah, and there's so many more. Black building bridges and fostering understanding. Black culture provides the opportunity for dialogue, mutual respect, and understanding across cultures. It helps break down stereotypes, promotes cultural exchange, and encourages appreciation for the contributions of black communities, fostering a more inclusive and interconnected world. And that's what we need to start doing today. We just don't need to celebrate Black History only in February because Black History is American history. Without Black History, there would not be any history that America has because we all know they have a history of taking everything that they have. Land in the mud. My thing is, people are always saying, "Oh well, we have Black History, but they try to take that away. That's what they're trying to take Black History away for whatever reason. But it's because you don't want us to learn about our history, or you don't want us to learn about the things that you have done. It is time that we start looking for. It's time out that we stop looking for people to. Oh, well, they say they're going to do this to help the black community, and you believe them. You did. Like when it came down to the election, and everyone was saying, "Oh well, Trump is going to help the black community," and you had blacks for Trump. Now, how you feel now? How you feel? Exactly. My thing is, we have to stop looking for people to always save the black community. Half the time we don't need saving. We really don't need saving. No, we don't. But no, you have this tendency to think that, oh well, the black community, we're not doing this, we're not doing that. But I don't see you trying to do anything to uplift your community. I don't see you trying to get on social media and send out a PSA saying, "Oh, black people, let's do this, let's do that," or "We need to start doing this, we need to start doing that." No, some of y'all be so wrapped up in, "Oh, well, we're not gonna buy from this brand, we're not gonna buy from that brand." Look here, y'all always say stuff like that, and while I admire. Excuse me. I admire you trying to do something, but at this point, it's not going to work. And I hate to be that person, be like, "Oh, well, it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work." But at some point, we need to start looking at within ourselves, but like, okay, well, is everybody gonna be aboard with doing this? Are we going to be able to come together as a community, as a whole, to stop buying from this brand or to stop buying from that brand? When actually, people are not going to do that. They're not. I hate to say, it, but the black community is not going to do that. I saw somebody on Facebook was like, "Oh, what we're going to do, we're going to stop paying this, we're going to stop paying that." baby, y'all may have the luxury to stop paying things, but most people in the black community do not have the luxury to stop paying a certain bill or stop paying this, that, and the third. Yeah, you have you try to put expectations on the black community, and then when we can't follow through, now all of a sudden now it's a problem. Or you should have did this, or you should have did that. No, you should not have these expectations for the black community, thinking that we can. Oh well, they're black. Well, we could. Y'all can do this. Y'all can do that. No, after we can't do that. We do not have the luxury. We do not have what y'all have to do this, that, the third. I'm sorry. And if you have people say, well, you're not black if you keep on supporting these brands. Look, at half of y'all don't even sustain a whole boycott. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. And y'all can lie and say, well, yes, I do. No, you don't. Because they're always gonna find some way to reel you back in, and you always gonna find some way to go right back. Because that's how it is. They're always gonna find a way. Okay, well, you know what? They haven't been here for a while, or I haven't seen them, or well, you know what? I keep seeing people say that they're gonna boycott this. Let us send something out to everyone about a deal or something that they have, and the next thing you know, you go right back in there. You go right back on in. You go right back to shopping with them. Go right back up to eating from them. Like it. That's why when it comes to the black community boycotts, it doesn't work. It does not mesh together. It doesn't. And then you have people get mad at other black people for saying that it's not going to work. Well, we can't help that. We just tell the truth because sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. We've seen movements happen. We've seen it. But we have not seen real change. And the point I'm making is, at this point, I'm tired of trying to fight and do this and do that, and then nothing changes. Everybody's, oh, well, we hear you. We hear you cries. We hear this. We hear that. Well, how about you stop hearing and start doing something? Because I was glad that Biden had passed that anti-lynching bill, the Emmett Till bill, when he got in office. I was happy about that. And then when Kamala was running for president and she was talking about what she's going to do for the black community, I was sitting there listening to some black people say, oh, she ain't doing it, she ain't doing it. Well, what are you doing? You got mad at her saying, oh, we can see her in 4 years. She did that, she did that. But the thing is, you don't even vote. You don't even have a voter's card. Man, you don't even have a driver's license. You ride the passenger seat of your girlfriend's car. Get a driver's license first and a voter's card. Then you might have an opinion about something. But until then, keep quiet. Keep it quiet. The people that say, oh, she did it, she did that in 4 years, are you going to say that when 2028 comes and you haven't seen JD Vance do anything? Are you gonna say, oh well, we haven't seen JD Vance do anything in 4 years? Are you? I think not. My thing is, I feel like the people that were saying that, some black men and some black women, they were saying that about Kamala. I feel like I was a little threatened by Kamala. I feel like y'all were. Y'all can say, well, y'all wasn't, but y'all were. Because y'all never went that hard at a vice president before like y'all went at Kamala. Like y'all was like down bad, crazy. get mad at Kamala because she ain't do this, she ain't do that for you. Yeah. And now look at what y'all got now. Look at it. Look at what we have now. Huh? Look at what we have. So I wonder, are you going to say anything about the current person in the office now? Because as for me, as for the, is it 78 or 88% of black men? And as for the 92% of black women, we're not, they did not vote for him, they would vote for Kamala, we're going to keep our mouth closed. We're not going to worry about it. Because I'm minding my black business. Okay? You can worry about it. You can go over there with them. But as for everybody else, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about it. Because it's worrying about it is not going to do anything. It's not going to solve anything. It really isn't. Until we find some form of unity in the black community, we're never going to be be free, or better yet, we're never going to be able to be on one accord. We're never going to be able to do that until we have some type of unity amongst the black people. And we have all seen that sometimes black people do not unite with each other all 365 days. We've seen it. The only time, like I've said, the only time black people will really unite is when an unarmed black man or woman or child is shot. That's the only time you see the black community unite. We'll be united for a good 3 weeks. They see that we're right back to get mad at each other. And sometimes some black people have the tendency to make other black people mad. They do. Because of the things you say, and you are pandering towards the other people. And you're trying to bring your own community down. The same community that held you down when you was at your lowest. I hate that type of black person that will sit up here and dog your own community out now. Your own community that held you down, that lifted you up, that was encouraging you. You will dog them out just to get validation from the other communities. And they don't even validate you either. Now you come running back to the black community like, oh, I'm sorry. He exits and go right on back to them. No, we don't want y'all keep them over there. Keep them, bloop, keep them over there. Keep them right over there. We don't want them over here in the black community. We don't want them. We do not want them. But like I said, black culture is not a fashion trend. Black culture is American culture. Black history is American history. Let's start celebrating black culture and all the contributions that black people have made to America. All right, y'all have a good day.